IELTS Life Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
Candidate A, please mark your attendance for the test IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test.
My full name is Dvinder Kaur. My candidate number is 789. I am here to take IELTS Life Skill A1 Speaking and Listening Test.
Candidate B, mark your attendance.
My full name is Sara Omar. My candidate number is 786. I'm here to take IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test.
Thank you. My name's Angelina. I am your interlocutor for IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test, examiner number 728. Are you ready for Phase 1A? Candidate A, what's your full name?
My full name is Dvinder Kaur.
What can I call you?
You can call me Dvinder.
Can you spell your name?
Yeah, sure. Davinder.
Where do you come from?
I'm come from Raipur Peerbugs. It is a small village in Punjab.
And what do you do?
I'm a housewife.
When do you feel excited?
I feel excited when I talk with my husband, and sometimes I play with my child. I feel very excited. Sometimes I go for shopping mall for shop many type of clothes when I feel very excited.
Do you have any favorite place in your neighborhood?
Yes, I have a favorite place in my neighborhood. It is a restaurant to go with when I feel very boring and stressed. I go with my family and friends.
Do you have any good friend?
Yes, I have one good friend. Her name is Pushpinder. He's very loyal and friendly, and when I any trouble, they're always with me.
Thank you so much, candidate A. Candidate B, may I have your full name, please?
Yes, sure. My full name is Sara Omar.
And what can I call you?
You can call me Sara.
Can you spell your name?
Yes, sure. Saraumar. Sara Omar.
And what do you do?
I am a housewife.
What's your nationality?
My nationality is Pakistani.
And what's your favorite thing about your country?
My favorite thing about my country is very peaceful, and I love to everything about my country.
What is your favorite national day in your country?
My favorite national day is Independence Day because Pakistan was that created on that day, so I love to that day, and we are enjoy in Wagah border, front of Indian border, and I like to meet people in Wagah border, and I also like to wear white and green dress on my favorite festival day, national holiday.
What is your favorite social application?
My favorite social application is Facebook because I like to chat with my friends, and I like to watch my friend videos on Facebook. So that's why I like to. Facebook is my favorite website.
How do you learn English?
I learn English. I like to watch English movies. I learn English, and sometimes I like to talk with my husband. I learn English. Sometimes I like to read English grammar books. To I learn English.
Thank you so much, candidate B. This is end of phase 1A. Now we'll begin with phase 1B. Candidate A, you will question candidate B, about going to the park. And candidate B, you will question candidate A about her neighbor. You only have 1 minute to think about your questions. So take your time to think. After 1 minute, I will give you the instruction to speak. Okay, candidate A, please ask your questions from candidate B about going to the park. You only have 2 minutes to question and your time begins now.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. And do you like to go park?
Yes, I like to go park with my nephew and with my niece.
Where do you like to go park?
I like to go park in my neighborhood have is a big park. So I like to go there. That park.
How how often do you like to go park?
I like to go park for every day for morning walk and evening walk, and sometimes I like to go with my nephew and with my niece to go park.
Okay. With whom do you like to go park?
Mostly I like to go with my neighbor to morning walk every day.
Okay. What type of activity do when do you go park?
I like to do activity in park for walk. Mostly I like to do walk in park.
Do you have any park near your street?
Yes, so many parks have in near to my street because my neighborhood is very big and so many parks have in my neighborhood.
Do you have any big park in your city?
Yes, so many parks have like a race course park is very big park in my home city, and Y Block Park is very big, and Mardelton Park is very big in my city.
Okay. What do you do when you go park?
Mostly I go park for the walk. I told you before, mostly I go to the park for walk, morning walk
Okay.
and evening walk.
Thank you. Thank you
Do,
so much, candidate A, for your questions. Now, candidate B, please ask your questions about neighbor from candidate A. You only have 2 minutes to question and your time begins now.
Candidate A, are you ready?
yes, I'm ready.
Do you have a neighbor?
Yes, I have many neighbors in my neighborhood.
Who is your neighbor?
Uh, my neighbor is Mandeep.
Okay, do you like to
She is very helpful all time.
meet every day with your neighbor?
Yes, I like to meet every day with my neighbor, but sometime I have no time when I meet my neighbor on a weekend.
Do you like to go for shopping with your neighbor?
Yes, I always like to go shopping with my neighbor.
Do you like to invite your at your home your neighbor?
Yes, I like to invite evening time my neighbors when that's time I have free time.
Do you like to share your food with your neighbor?
Yes, I always share my food with my neighbors. When I cook some new dishes, I always share my neighbors.
Do you like to invite your neighbor on your birthday?
Yes, I always invite neighbors on my birthday parties, family occasions. Sometimes I go outside. I always invite my neighbors.
Do you like to go for cinema new watching new movie with your neighbor?
Yes, I invited my neighbors when I go watching movie.
Do you like to go for park with your neighbor?
Yes, I also like to go park with my neighbors. Uh, when I go park, my neighbors we do a lot of fun and play some new activities, talk to each other.
Do you
Thank
like
you.
to?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Candidate B, for your questions. This is the end of phase 1B. Now we will begin with next phase of the test, that is phase 2A. In this phase of the test, both of you will answer 3 questions from a recording that will be played. Please listen carefully and answer. Candidate A and Candidate B, please listen to the recording and tell me, what is the first person talking about in recording 1? Music concert, visiting fair, or sports event? Candidate B, what is the second person talking about in recording 2? Music concert, visiting fair, or sports event? Please listen carefully and answer.
5. Recordings. A1. Speaking and listening test. Test 5, Recording 1. By Easy Life Skills. This recording is copyright.
A special event is happening in our town, since last Tuesday. It's a trade fair, and this fair is held at Town Hall, which is located at the heart of our town. I am planning to go there. Though last weekend, I wanted to go there. I could not, as I went to my friend's birthday party. I will go to the fair tomorrow. I would like to go there with my cousins. I like visiting fair, as I can buy various products and lot of fun. I am planning to buy some traditional clothes from this fair. Recording 2. This holiday I am thinking to go my friend's house, who lives countryside. He invited me to go there for a sports tournament. Players from different parts of the country will come to join this competition. I will go there with my family. This sports tournament will last for 3 weeks, and there will be 15 types of sports events. I like most volleyball, because I used to play this sport when I was at school. After enjoying the competition, I will return home by train. My friend's house is 500 kilometers from our town, so it will take 5 hours to return my home by train.
Test 5.
All right, Candidate A, can you tell me,
Visiting her.
listen, please listen to my question carefully.
Uh,
What is the first speaker talking about in recording 1? Music concert, visiting fair, or sports event?
Visiting fair.
Thank you. Candidate B, what is the second person talking about in recording 2? Music concert, visiting fair, or sports event?
He talking about sport events.
Candidate B, in the first recording, where is the fair? Where is the fair and what will she buy from fair? Candidate A, from the second recording, with who will she go to the friend's house and how many hours it will take to return home? Please listen again.
Test. Test 5, Recording 1. By Easy Life Skills. This recording is copyright.
A special event is happening in our town, since last Tuesday. It's a trade fair, and this fair is held at Town Hall, which is located at the heart of our town. I am planning to go there. Though last weekend, I wanted to go there. I could not, as I went to my friend's birthday party. I will go to the fair tomorrow. I would like to go there with my cousins. I like visiting fair, as I can buy various products and lot of fun. I am planning to buy some traditional clothes from this fair. Recording 2. This holiday I am thinking to go my friend's house, who lives countryside. He invited me to go there for a sports tournament. Players from different parts of the country will come to join this competition. I will go there with my family. This sports tournament will last for 3 weeks, and there will be 15 types of sports events. I like most volleyball, because I used to play this sport when I was at school. After enjoying the competition, I will return home by train. My friend's house is 500 kilometers from our town, so it will take 5 hours to return my home by train.
Test 5.
All right, candidate B. In the first recording, where is the fair?
I in town hall.
Okay, and what she will buy from the fair?
She buy traditional cloth.
Candidate A. In the second recording, with who she will go to her friend's house? With family. And how many hours it will take to return home? 5 hours. Okay, let's quickly check your answers. Um, 5 hours with family, town hall. Sarah, traditional clothes. Sarah, what was your answer?
Yes, Miss, town hall and traditional clothes.
Really?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good job. Very nice. Okay. Thank you so much. You have passed the listening test. Now we're going to begin with last phase of the test. Now, candidate A and candidate B, you will both discuss the very last topic of the day, that is weekends. Please start your discussion. You only have 3 minutes to discuss and your time begins now.
Candidate A, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you like weekend?
Yes, I always like weekend because
What do you like to do on weekend?
I like to spend my weekend with my family and friends.
Okay, what kind of food do you like to eat on weekend?
I always like to eat Italian food on weekend.
Do you like to go outside with your family on weekend?
No, I do not like to go outside on weekend. I like to stay at home on weekend. Sometime I like to go outside with my family.
Yes, I like to go outside with my family and friends on weekend. We are enjoy on weekend. We are going to the
Okay.
cinema for watching new movie in cinema, and we I like to go to meet with my family on weekend. What about you? Do you like
Yes, I
to?
always like to go in shopping mall. Sometime I like to go historical place on weekend. Sometime I like to visit museum. What about you?
Yes, mostly I like to invite my family members at my home on weekend. We are enjoy for some special food at my home on weekend. We are enjoy the watching new movie at my home on weekend. We are go to the dinner for dinner on weekend.
Okay.
What about you? Do you like to go with your family to dinner on weekend?
Yes, I like to do dinner with my family. Mostly, I like to cook dinner for my family on weekend. What
Okay.
about you?
Yes, mostly I like to do something new on weekend. I change my room setting on weekend, and I clean my cupboard on weekend, and I do something new like I bake cake on weekend for my niece and nephews because kids are every time Khala, can you bake for cake for me on weekend?
Yeah.
What about you? Do you like to invite people at your home on weekend?
Yes, I always like to invite my relative, my friends, my neighbors. Sometimes I go my neighbor homes. on weekends. Sometimes I invite neighbors, my own house.
What do
What
you do?
about you?
What do you
What?
like to do most when you invite people at your home?
Mostly, I like to invite my relatives at home.
Do you like to your time spend time with your kids on weekend?
Yes, I always like to spend time with my kids, with my husband, with my family members.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. This is the end of the test. Good luck for your result. You both have passed IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test.